Swiggity sorty, let's get that booty.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Slim Cogcast, and it is I, Slim Cognito, and this week, short news again. The new year has just rolled out, and there's not a lot going on. There's just gearing up, basically between the vid and the weather and recent happenings and, the news. I think that things are going to be a little slow until we start picking up towards spring. Because everybody wants to release games during that, tax refund mark, of course, is one of the highest grossing moments of the year when it comes to retail of any sorts. So, yeah. Are y'all ready? But before we jump all the way in, I just got to let you know that my name is Slim Cognito, and you're damn right that I'm black. And I literally feel like everybody has so much game to play at this point, since we've just passed Christmas and New Year's, that it's going to be pretty chill for a few weeks. Because this is the second week in a row that we might have like a 20-minute episode. That being said, let's make it happen and jump right on in. This week, we have not watched the anime yet. I had to catch up on some movies that I missed out on. Some other stuff like Batman Death in the Family, which was like a series of mini-sodes of small bite-sized movies, which were pretty damn interesting. I really did like the last one. It was pretty, I won't call it deep, but it had some impact, and I give it credit for that much. And I'm interested in where they're going to take it now that Bruce has been discussing the entire happening of Jason Todd being killed by Joker under the Red Hood with Superman. Now that Superman knows the entire thing, toward the end they were talking like they were going to go do something about it. So hopefully that's going to give us a new great movie in the coming year. So yeah, DC Originals. They haven't really updated their projected what they will, their projected titles that they're going to have. Haven't been updated on the list in the wiki anywhere else that I've seen, so that'd be nice to see. But yeah. Next, what else did I watch? I watched that Trolls movie, the one about the getting the different strings in the genre of movies. The genre of music, excuse me. And it was pretty neat, actually. I feel like if I watched that as a younger kid, it would be the coolest thing I had ever seen in my life. Especially me being so big on music, so I'm glad that exists. It can influence some chilling and let them get inspired with the arts, so that'd be cool. Next thing, I called myself catching up on Rick and Morty. So fucking late. But one episode I'm going to have to rewatch was the very last one. But hella enjoyable, though. And what else did I watch? Because I binged like a handful of shit just to catch up on it. I think that's it though. So for right now, what we need is to choose between our next anime. Cause some people's been pushing the Jujutsu Kaisen. Some people's been telling me about the old go back to Konosuba. Some people's telling me that Attack on Titan's worth it. We'll have to see. The list keeps growing because I keep not watching anime or whittling down the list, and everyone keeps watching anime. So the list just keeps growing. But anywho's. Let's get into what we've been playing this week. Now, I started playing Shadow of War, 2 weeks ago? Middle-earth Shadow of War? Something around that point. But I finally finished it, 100% everything. And the thing about this game, okay, is it literally makes you want to keep playing it and do more and make you want to 100% because it flows so well and is not an overwhelming amount of content to complete. They may show you a different map and different regions to conquer, but it's not so filled with busy work and bullshit that it just takes up your time for nothing doing busy work. It's not like Assassin's Creed where it just wastes your time going from point A to point B, then do a little stupid mission, and then go to point A, point B, do the next thing. Like, no. This actually, how can I explain it? It keeps it to bite-sized experiences, and those experiences get better with each time you level or improve yourself and the character stats. So, yeah. It's good. It's good. And the gameplay forever shakes up because each captain has different weaknesses. So, I highly recommend this game. It was super good. It made me finish it, made me 100%, and for that I have to get it at least an 8, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. really solid experience. Haven't had many glitches at all. Actually, I can't even recall any glitches. The most I had was maybe like light wall clipping, like once or twice, and that was during an animation that needed to be completed, so it just made me clip through the wall instead. But it's not like I was forever stuck in the wall. I never fell through the world. I never like got caught up on some geometry. Like none of that happens, and it's great. Now, what else can I say about this game? I don't know. It's great. I mean, it's a fun time. 62 and a half hours out of me, and that was 100%. So yeah, give it a shot if you like Assassin's Creed but good, or if you like Lord of the Rings, I guess. Go for it. Another thing that I have been playing this week is more Devil May Cry. I have to correct what I said last time. I didn't unlock Dante Must Die mode yet. I'm on Son of Sparta difficulty right now on Virgil. So whenever that gets done, being pain in the ass, so I can go ahead and get these later difficulties, and that'd be nice. But as long as I'm playing as Virgil, it's fun to do so. So I don't care. I just want tankier enemies to combo. What else did I play this week? Is that everything? Because I wasn't able to put a dent in, because see, I did a little, I had to go away for business and pleasure. So this week, I hadn't been doing that much gaming for about the majority of the week. But I did make sure I get some in. And the only thing that I regret was I wasn't able to stream this week because I wasn't home. But things will pick back up to 100% in no time. And yeah, that's pretty much what I played this week and watched. So I guess it's time for news. Next in the news, first thing on the docket. Alright, over here on PCGamer.com, again, we have another article by Jody McGregor, and it's basically updating and letting us know about this new, update of Dead by Daylight. And I've been seeing a lot of my associates on Discord and friends who, basically going crazy over this update, and they're so happy that it's coming. It's like this big overhaul of the hood. It's supposed to fix the matchmaking, new animations, more content, fixing balances, like everything. Like it's so good to see, and I'm glad. Hopefully they balance the blood web, progression, because I don't want to grind blood web points. I don't want to grind them blood web points. I'm good. That's the one thing that turned me away from playing the game long term. I have fun with it, Survivor and Killer, but the grind ain't for me. That made me think, because a friend told me this past week that I don't like grinding, which makes sense. We were playing Vindictus, by the way, because we were looking for something fun to play that's multiplayer and actually good. And Vindictus was ahead of its time slightly, and it's not too bad. They've changed some things in terms of progression and leveling to end game and getting the level cap, but Vindictus still looks nice and is relatively fun. I gotta give it its credit, despite it being 10 years old now or some shit. But yeah, he made me wonder, do I just hate grinding? And I had to wonder about that, do I? And I gotta say, I do grind in oftentimes many games, especially, certain JRPGs I will or won't touch depending on how grindy it is. Like, I won't touch Ni no Kuni because I heard it was insane with the grind. And I don't find that too crazy. I just have a certain, not a low tolerance, but a reasonable tolerance for it. At a certain point, I'm just like, nah, this is too much. It's so much to the point that it's not game. And I think it's one of the things that pushed me away from Pokemon, probably, because if I ain't EXP sharing, then I really don't feel like turning the game on. Because I feel like I hate grinding simply because I could literally turn the game on and play a full session and be done playing the game but not make any progress or didn't do anything new. All I did was grind. Like, I hate that feeling. So yeah, that's a maybe, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just don't have much of a tolerance for it. But yeah. Let's see. Next on the docket, Epic Games announces new acquisition of RAD Game Tools, written by Cass Marshall and located on Polygon.com. The thing about this article is, if you aren't familiar, if you've been playing games on PC, I assume, where you would notice it more. But if you've been PC gaming for more than, say, ever, then you would be able to recognize RAD Game Tools. You'll see their logo in like so many different games. They use their game dev tools to, man, do so much. You'll most likely see their logo only if you boot up a game. One of the starting logos at the initial splash screen is where you would see it. And yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, well, it's there, but you won't notice it unless you notice it, you know? So yeah, they are now Epic Games has this, and the Unreal Engine can get better because of it. And owning these two things have the potential to make them into an even better powerhouse. So there's that. There's not much else to read into it, actually. I can give you this quote, though. Epic and RAD plan to integrate RAD's powerful technology into the Unreal Engine to benefit the developer community and gamers alike. Epic Games has used RAD's technology before, specifically the compression technology. This has allowed the developer to improve the load time of Fortnite, which is currently one of the most popular games in the world. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they're, I didn't know if they specialize in compression technology, though. That's actually pretty neat to know. Yeah, so I guess a side lesson is in order. So let's go ahead and run over this real quick. Basically, compression technology is the biggest thing that is very detriment to not only game performance but also load times. And it's also depending upon the processor that's supposed to do the heavy lifting for such. So they have to work in tandem with the hardware that they have in mind, and also how they can make the most out of said hardware by using some, clever technologies and methods in order to make sure that the data is decompressed, loaded, and, well, seen and or played. So, yeah, I guess that's the most that I could tell you with the extent of my knowledge. Compression technology is such a thing that it is something that you can specialize in and be great at, and it'll be useful for millions and millions of applications. So yeah, some would say that they think that this is a greedy move on Epic, but I think that there's a lot of moves with Microsoft getting Bethesda and Epic getting RAD. It's like, I think there's a lot of moves lately going on where people are trying to secure themselves without the need of an external source that could fail them, especially seeing that the pandemic has been going around. You see Apple cutting out Intel to make their own chips, and you got Epic trying to go around the need for paying cuts on app stores and make its own app store. Like, there's a lot. So let's just see what happens. This shit's getting real corporate, though. I don't like it. Next on the docket at NintendoLife.com, written by Liam Doolin. Tekken director thinks his new game might be Bandai Namco's most expensive project ever. Quote, well, honestly, I think this might be the most costly development project in Bandai Namco history. I think it's incredible that the higher-ups approved of this. Well, the approval has been passed. It's just that due to the vid, we haven't really been able to properly start the project. I'm developing things other than fighting games. I don't think I'll ever do any other fighting games other than Tekken, but I won't say what this project is at this point. So we're pretty much left in the dark on it, but can't wait. So there's going to be suspension building. Suspension. There's going to be suspense building, and this might be great. So hopefully y'all enjoy what's coming. I really do want to see what's coming because I am excited, actually. Tekken don't always miss, and even their like past projects or like single player experiences like had some potential, so much potential to the point where I feel if they had a engine that would let them do what they want and make a whole different game mode and different gameplay style, they would be able to come up with something, great. Because let's be honest, character action games need more. Okay, we need more. We're lacking lately. Okay, but yeah, that's all that I could find on the docket, and it's strange, it's weird, but hey, we got a lot to look forward to in 2021. We got The World Ends With You coming this summer. Neo, The World Ends With You. We got all types of different titles that's been announced to come out, and I can't wait. So yeah, what I really need to get around to is playing some stuff that I just want to play. I'm in the middle of games now, but I don't know what to play, and I gotta get comfortable with just playing what I want to play. But there's games that I haven't touched yet that I want to go ahead and knock out. But that's not playing it for fun. That's just playing it like it's, busy work, just to organize my brain, type shit. But anywho's, let's not get too deep. I won't keep y'all around too long. This has been another episode. Can't wait to see y'all next week. Take care of yourselves out there. Remember to go ahead and check me out on Twitter. Follow me at Slim Cognito Mode, and check out the Twitch at Slim Cognito Entertainment. We're going to be streaming way more often. I want to pull away from Apex to give you guys some variety. I just love me some Apex, and I ain't burnt out yet. If I played it more to be burned out, then maybe we could move on. I'm debating to get back to custom robo stream, because I don't know if it's enjoyable enough, and if I had a group of people to play it with, then maybe, like, if it was like, people watching with me, then it'll be more enjoyable, because it being so text to speech and not really the fastest paced game, it's a little weird. But still, yeah. Y'all take care of yourselves. Alright? Enjoy this new year and stay bundled up. We got a snowy day out there, and I took some pictures. So, yeah. Actually, I might make one of the pictures the outro. I might do that. If the snow is falling, I'd record that, actually. I wish I could get some footage of that. Let me get out of here. Why am I rambling like this? Y'all, fuck off. Alright? Have a good day. Love y'all. And don't forget the channel motto. Intentions are the most important. Actions ain't nothing but loud, and words don't mean a damn thing. Bye-bye.